say a song and be a little bit to men and by a man. Go on, pay the Ania Canon and the Akoda. Then you're missing issue, and this is just what my sensation and the pecans. Everybody, give glory. Yes, no, when I'm your mini.
Say what? Now, come on, turn it. Everybody say. One more time, say. Well, let me hear you louder.
You know what? I used to put the blame on God. Now me mama turn force, but still I'm a pray Tom Ford.
What?
I feel I'm a when you me no for try come.
Come on. What else? Yeah. Now me pacho. The luckiest thing. I saw above where you grow better one day.
I get it.
And from I know yet they are.
You know that drip is very necessary. Anytime you pull up, you got to be scary. Sabana shopping, I'll be some mini pateri. With the Gucci doing, I got Mikula Perry. I used to rock fakes, now we turn top. 450 on the 10 top. It's like an addiction, you can't stop. If you can relate, let me see your hands up. Now on the dripping, I you get more. We'll give a heavy Louis, but I said no. Cause everybody be rocking the same. I would rather pull up in the vet mom. Since you're the dripping, we know the big brands. I'm with big plans. Rolling up, you replacing the wristband. Master, what's the queen with the distance? Challenge, the winning is about the block. And they don't forget in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure that we drip when you win your block. Man, the winning is about the block. And they don't forget in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure that we drip when you win your block. Would you be dripping? You should have with your light bill. Cause a couple dollars even for the right deal. Close the teacher, your friend is spotlight grill. Macy Marcella on an off-white sale. On a regular day, the Air Force Ones. If I send the shop body, I want to low down. From your music, I'm so now people give it here. Last time I just said we wish I was a go fan. Casablanca t-shirt on a Tuesday. Yeah, the card is swiping, but we still day. But they can't tell what that actually give way. Put the plug in our friend, they don't be eBay. Each and every morning with the pop down. Tell it don't forget the at the top class. The drip and the one while we know they walk fast.
Right, welcome to the Eden Heights Sports Complex. It's the 2025 City Business Olympics live at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. I'm Gabi Ofe, and I'm here with my colleague Bernard Abeku-Otri. We'll be running you through what has happened from right from 8 a.m. right up until now. Over 50 companies are competing in various sporting disciplines. So all the juice is right here on Channel 1 TV. It is worth mentioning that this event is organized by Channel 1 TV and also Citi FM with partnership with Side Hustle, sponsored by UMB Bank and also supported by Bethel Logistics and Dampon Healthcare and also Hallmark Cafe. Bernard, let me just take your initial thoughts on what has happened so far since the aerobic session right from 8 a.m. till now.
Well, it has been interesting here. If you are doing watching on TV, this is Eden Heights, and interestingly, this is the biggest Olympic Games which has been happening here with a lot of companies, over 50, Superstar Riley indicated, exhibiting their skills, stretching out, having a bit of fun, mingling, exchanging contacts, and indeed establishing, what would help their businesses progress. This is a period for them to distress. I earlier on indicated, but there have been a number of games that they've participated in. My favorite has been tag of war, what in the modern days they would describe as tag of peace. Now this is what it means. It means that it tests your muscle, it stretches you out, and indeed it gives you that ability to test whether indeed you've been sitting at the office for a minute, but are you really that strong? Are you fit enough? And it is magic that's been happening here. Well, the arm wrestling, has also been impressive. So I've seen, it does not matter how well you visited the gym.
Yeah.
It matters the technique you use there. And what also it tells that the strategy and the approach to get you firm on the ground. So a number of disciplines, lineman spoon is one event that I love. So the sack race, you should watch it. The women got into the sack. And it's about the trick I saw. I mean, this event happening is all about the trick. I've been loving it. It has been special. And this year is an upgrade of last year's.
Well, just behind us, you can have the tag of war, which is currently ongoing. One of the disciplines, one of the 13 disciplines that the companies will be looking to win medals. This year, I've not seen really much of GCB. They look very quiet. I'm sure they are participating in a lot more of the disciplines, and I'm sure the companies will be looking to usurp GCB this year. So let's see what's up. We'll try and update our viewers through with the results so far. We'll try and see if we can go through some of the disciplines and see how far.
You watch it. This is the trick. The rope goes down like they are putting it.
Yeah.
Then they lift it up. Then they get in session. Yeah. This is for the women. What you just watching right behind us. It is what is behind us. And they go down, pick it up, and indeed you have your muscle up. There's a technique. You push one foot up front and the other foot behind, and you try and drag it behind, and you watch it how it goes. And this is exactly the picture we have been painting. It's the picture that we have been painting out to you. You watch it. There's a tie in there. It has to cross a certain line, and it determines whether you are the winner. Brilliant stuff, superstar.
But just hold on for me. We have to talk to Frema Edunyame, who is joining us. She's the head of event and partnership. Frema will join us to talk to us so far what has been happening. Frema, it's good to have you. We are dealing with over 50 companies for this year's 2025 City Business Olympics. What is just your initial thoughts on so far what has happened?
Well, it's been quite great, and I must commend all the companies who are here because they are following the rules and they are all eager to win. So things are moving pretty fast for us, and I think it's quite commendable. So far, what our expectations were have been met. No major incidents have been recorded. Everybody is conducting themselves well, and the competition is really going on well. The other wellness sessions are also going on very well. People are very excited about the workout sessions, the aerobics, the dieting class and all. So I think so far so very good.
Frema, let's talk about what's big for this year's City Business Olympics. That's the CEO's Lounge. It's new. I posted something on my X handle and my status. People were asking about that. I had to tell them. What can you tell our viewers with regards to that new setup for this year?
Right, so we decided to do the CEO's Lounge because we realized that usually we have the CEO's Challenge at the very tail end of the whole event. So usually when some of the CEOs come around, they leave, and also they are not able to network properly. So we felt once we have corporate Ghana coming together, once we have the CEOs coming in, it would be ideal to give them a place where they can sit, where they can share ideas, where they can, bounce new ideas, strike partnerships off each other. So that is what gave birth to the idea of the CEO's Challenge. But let me say the Executive Lounge is not just for the CEOs. So it's for the top level management members. So we can have the CEO, we can have the deputy, we can have the MD, we can have maybe the DMD, so all of that. But we want, in the midst of having the games, top management level should also be able to meet, strike partnership deals, share ideas. So it's not just about coming to just play football or swim, but we should also go home with great partnership and business ideas.
Frema, lastly before I let you go, let's talk about this beautiful edifice. State-of-the-art, multi-purpose facility. Last year we were here, we are here this year. It still looks like nothing has changed.
Exactly.
What are your thoughts?
Well, that's why we keep coming to Eden Heights, and as long as we are concerned, we will keep coming. Because the partnership that we have with Eden Heights is very strong. They always ensure that they maintain the space for us. Like you rightly mentioned, everything is solid, like nothing has been going on. So yes, we'll come. And it's also a way of introducing the whole facility to Ghanaians, beautiful residential facility. Once you live at Eden Heights, it means you also are entitled to use this beautiful facility. So we are very grateful to our sponsor, Eden Heights. They always ensure that they maintain the place for us. Before we come in, the ACs are cooling, floors are mopped, lawns are done, everywhere is very clean. We are very excited about everything that they do, and we are super grateful to them.
Thank you so much, Frema. We'll talk some more. Right, so that's Frema Edunyame. She's the head of event and partnership here at Channel 1 TV and also at Citi FM. If you are watching us, we are at the Eden Heights Sports Complex at Wager, and this year's event is organized by Channel 1 TV and also Citi FM in partnership with Side Hustle, also sponsored by UMB Bank and supported by Bethel Logistics, Dampon Healthcare and Hallmark Cafe. Bernard, just I don't know what has been your observation so far with the companies. I mean, you can hear we've seen a bit of drama session. The companies are also going about their stuff. We saw the luckiest coming up with some beautiful ladies just to take some time and also cut some break. What are your thoughts about all of that?
As I indicated, it has been brilliant. For me, that has been a spectacle. This event have staff that are what we can call the standbys. It gives you that room not to only compete, not to only have fun, but to take a glance at beautiful stuff also happening in and around. But we should also remind our viewers that we've got 7-a-side football, which has been happening for a minute, volleyball, men and women, basketball, men as well, Lyman Spooner indicated earlier, arm wrestling, lawn tennis, sack race, tag of war, I would love to call it tag of peace, just a bit that happened behind us, draft as well, chess and Scrabble, games that also stretches your mental capacity as well. Swimming, what I love, and the grand one, the CEO's Challenge. So it has been awesome for me. A lot of beautiful things to look at, a lot of good drinks to drink, a lot of good companies to partner and have business with has been excellent for me here at the Eden Heights.
Right, so it is that opportunity for companies to take a bit of break from the daily schedule and work behind your laptops. It's always work to the house behind your laptops, but this is that opportunity for you just to come and then compete in some of the disciplines. I think so far it's been great. Dealing with over 50 companies, it's always been massive upon massive every year and every out. My favorite sport, when you ask me, has been swimming, because it has to do with the technique. You need to have that endurance, you need to have that
the energy and the skill.
Is the most important thing.
There's the breaststroke,
yes,
there's the butterfly and so
the breaststroke, right?
and all of that. So we'll be getting in stream for live commentary on the other discipline as so on Channel 1 TV. So that's it. Alright, so the Citi Business Olympics happening here at the Eden Heights, and just as we printed the picture, we'll be giving you a live feed of every single thing that's been happening right before our eyes, right on camera. Now, what you see in your picture is the CEO's Challenge, which you're watching live on your screen on Channel 1 TV. And what most is important is we've had games that's been happening over the period. We've seen a bit of volleyball, so surely we'll be seeing more of what the CEOs are made of. They are ready for this challenge. They've been business, they've had the discussions at the CEO's launch. They have spoken well about what it is to be a CEO, what it is to mingle around businesses. The most important trick is they do what's meant on the field to be done by a CEO, whether you've gotten that skill. We've gotten the story of people who are athletes or who've been athletes before, who switched profession and got into the corporate world, and they have the opportunity and have risen in the ranks to become CEOs of these giant entities. And now they would have to revisit that narrative again, revisit the period where they used to be athletes and get their groove on. So, I cannot wait to see that experience, and this what's on your screen now on Channel 1 TV. So, a lot of things happening here at the Eden Heights, and we are just seeing Saj on our screens here at Superstar.
Yeah, right. So it's the Eden Heights Sports Complex here at Wage at the Citi Business 2025 Olympics. Is organized by Channel 1 TV and also Citi FM in partnership with Side Hustle, sponsored by UMB Bank, supported by Bethel Logistics, Dampon Healthcare and Hallmark Cafe. We're dealing with over 50 companies at this year's competition live here at Wager. If you're watching us, we're live on Channel 1 TV, and we're dealing with a lot of companies. We've got Premier Care Hospital, Federated Commodities, there's Fair Free Ghana, Flokima Company, Best Education Services Limited, Canada Optimal, and a lot of these companies have turned up to participate at this year's Citi Business Olympics. What is on your screens now is the CEO's Challenge. The CEO's Challenge.
I told you, it's about that trick.
Yeah.
There's a trick about sport. When you are home and you want to throw a piece of paper in a dustbin, it's super difficult. Even if you've seen a dustbin for a minute, and it seems to be the exact thing that is happening here. The CEO's Challenge, it's a bit tricky. You have the line there which guides you, but when you kick the ball, imaginarily, you could think and imagine it that you are kicking it right into the post, but then before you realize, it just way in the opposite direction. Exactly what we've seen on the two kicks from that mark.
Yeah.
And we see it again in our picture.
All right, so it has to do with the technique when it comes to the CEO's Challenge. Bernard, I think both of us have been ex-footballers before. So when it comes to that technique, we actually do understand what it takes to convert the ball. To get a very good hit on the ball and get it into the back of the net.
Absolutely.
So let's see The initial one missed it. Can he take it? Can he take it? If you're watching us, I'm Gabriel Fair here with Bernard Abeku live at the Eden Heights Sports Complex and wager. Let's get to the basketball court. The men's basketball is underway as well. We'll try and see if we can get the teams that are in action for you. The teams that are in action for you. The Citi Business Olympics 2025. Gabriel Fair here with Bernard Abeku. And yeah. This is the kind of motivation we need, you know, Bernard.
Yeah, I see
it's always good.
I always see Miss Jane in the picture, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, it's always good to.
And because you know what it is when Miss Jane comes around, isn't it?
Shout out to Miss Jane for the very good work. But let's get back to the CEO's challenge. Let's get back to the CEO's challenge. Yeah.
And
it's
it
in.
happens.
It's in.
It happens.
He gets it right.
I mean, and watch the excitement at the background.
Yeah.
I mean, it paints a certain picture, doesn't it? Because it takes a particular, it takes a particular technique and a bit of patience and steadiness to want to, if you want, convert that opportunity. And you watch it again. There's another try right on your screen.
He gets it right. It's the CEO's challenge. Let's see who reigns supreme at this year's Citi Business Olympics. Let's see who reigns supreme at this year's Citi Business Olympics. I think of all the.
Oh, you watch it?
That's way off target.
This is bad. This is bad. I mean,
that's way off target.
The ball was just going way off target. Now, I mean, it's important again to have this event because it puts you right on the spot. It tests your muscle.
Exactly.
It gets you to feel you can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You hit it and you realize that, oh, I cannot really do it. And that's the bit of it. That's the magic of the CEO's challenge.
The CEO's challenge. Let's see if
try. You watch it. He kicks that calmly with the intent of getting it at watch.
Yeah,
it doesn't get to the target.
Let's get to lawn tennis. Oh no, that's volleyball, I believe. Volleyball. Let's see who are the two companies in action. It's the men's volleyball, I believe. Over 50 companies competing in over 20 disciplines here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. I am Gabriel Fair, and my man for this year's edition is Bernard Abeku.
And you rightly spoke about volleyball. Look, there are rules that governs every discipline we have here right on our screens. So for volleyball there are rules. For the CEO's challenge there are rules as well that we all need to follow to ensure that everything that is transpiring here goes smoothly as practicable and as you see on your screen. So the CEO's challenge gets back on our screen. And we'll be telling you about the volleyball later. But watch this. Oh, this is beautiful. Interestingly, he targets the marker and kicks the ball with a growing pace of the tortoise, and the ball rides calmly into the net. And this is what we love to see. A bit of technique, a bit of excellence as well. That's what you exhibit in your office.
Yep.
You do that here, and the front you see the points.
Yeah, rightly so. The CEO's challenge. The CEO's challenge is live on your screens now. The Eden Heights Sports Complex is underway here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. The CEO's challenge is that's trying to get the ball just behind the net. Let's see if he can get this right. And look at that technique again. He takes a look at the ball, trying to see if he can convert it into the net. Is that UMB Bank? UMB Bank behind the ball. UMB Bank now. Oh boy, yeah, he misses. It's another miss from UMB. Let's see who will come next for the CEO's challenge. So far, it's just one company that has got it right. Right, let's take you to the basketball, the men's basketball. It's the men's basketball underway.
Well, the team consists of 5 players in the men's basketball. for the rules that governs it. Or the team, it can be mixed with at least one female. That's the exciting part of the basketball as well. So on your screen is the men's basketball competition. It can have a woman in there. That's the interesting part. It can have a woman in there, and there shall be 5 players sitting on the bench for substitution as well during the whole period of the game. And that's the interesting bit of this whole thing you see right on your screen. There's the Citi Business Olympics 2025 and basketball, a game I love so much. Well, if you've forgotten some of the antics and how points are scored in this particular game, well, a player scores when he manages to throw the ball into the basket. The basket is important. Let's hold on to the basket there.
Yeah.
Get back to the CEO's challenge.
Let's get back to the CEO's challenge. The CEO's challenge, the Citi Business Olympics 2025. If you are not here, you are missing. Let's see, can he get it right? Can he get it right? Look at the technique with the right foot. And that's a horribly miss. Again, I think so far we have just 2 companies who have converted the ball so perfectly.
So there you have it. He kicks it and he scores as well. It's most important to fetch the point, and I tell you what he did. I think the marker in there, the straight line in there gives you an idea of how to execute it. And you watch it. You might be wondering how this is done as a CEO. This is your picture. This is a visual right in front of you. The CEO's challenge here at the Citi Business Olympics 2025.
Rightly so. The Citi Business Olympics 2025 is organized by Channel 1 TV and Citi FM in partnership with Side Hustle, sponsored by UMB Bank and supported by Bethel Logistics, Dampon Healthcare and Hallmark Cafe. And Bernard, you know what's interesting for UMB Bank this year? They are sponsoring and also participants at this year's Citi Business Olympics, so they have a double job to do. But on your screens now, the CEO's challenge. Let's see, can he convert it? And that's beautifully done. Oh boy, goodness, technique on point.
I'll tell you what, this year's is going to be super competitive.
It does it so well.
What I see, the technique, I mean, if one is converting that opportunity, you need to be watching keenly and stealing a bit of a trick that is being used in this particular discipline. Or if you want, this particular event, you watch it. He's calm.
Exactly. Can he get it?
Yeah,
he misses.
Inches away.
Yeah, he misses.
Right into the post.
He misses. And we always talk about a technique when it comes to the CEO's challenge. You need to get it right. You need to get a hit right. Whether it's your left foot or it's your right foot.
Now, which foot do you prefer? Were you using your left or right?
Bernard, I used to be a very skillful player, right-footed DM. You should look at my stature and give you a fair idea of what kind of position I play.
An Ugarte or a Baleba?
No, a variety.
A variety.
Yeah. Yeah, so on your screens is the Citi Business Olympics, the CEO's challenge. Right, let's see if he can miss it or he can score. And that event is supervised by our own very Samir Yafe, who is more like the referee.
I see for Japan or so. Yeah, look, they cannot officiate. I see them just picking scores. I don't think they can kick as well. We'll switch now to what?
Yeah, so there's the men's volleyball competition, but for the women's volleyball, we had GCB beating Golden Exotics.
Talk about volleyball. That's what we are seeing on our screens, right?
Yep.
This is what we have. It's GCB versus Translight Solar, and that's what we see in our picture. It's a game filled with a lot of throw-ins. It's a game filled with a lot of kicking and keeping your eye on the ball. Of course, all the games gives you an opportunity to keep your eye on the ball, but for this one, you have to be smashing and giving the ball a bit of a lift as well in the air.
Yep, the men's volleyball. But yeah, we head back to the CEO's challenge, and it's another miss in that CEO's challenge. It looks like we've had a lot of misses than finishes.
Absolutely. And watch this. This man, he's a big man, if you ask me.
Yep.
He needs to kick the ball with his bigness.
We're talking about.
And watch it. Oh no.
Yeah,
oh, no.
he misses again.
Oh no, the ball was just moving towards another direction, and I'm not sure he's excited.
Yeah, and
he will not be excited.
And you should see his team member trying to
coach him out.
Yeah, give him a pep talk. I don't know how many chances they do have. I think it has to do with just once, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get into the rules a bit later.
Yeah, a bit later.
But it looks like he's out of that competition. The CEO challenge because he missed. But let's see. We'll bring you up to speed. Oh, Bernard, look who's on your screens.
Oh.
It's not about. Can he miss it? Can he score? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, no, he missed it.
Oh, no, he needed that. He needed that.
The luckiest.
Both needed that. The luckiest needed
the
that.
Luckiest, he misses.
But it's just unfortunate. It's just, I'm not sure.
Exactly.
He was going to talk a lot if he had placed that ball in the net.
Yep. Well, that's another miss on the part of the luckiest. Next on your screens, we're trying to get you the name of Billy Ita. Did he score? Did he miss? Looks like he missed as well. So over 50 companies competing in over 20 disciplines here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex at Wager, organized by Channel 1 TV and Citi FM in partnership with Side Hustle.
Back to the court is the basketball men prelims. We will be seeing Petra taking on Coronation Insurance shortly on your screens. That's what is happening.
Yeah, so Petra up against Coronation Insurance. Looks like Petra done in the black with some yellow stripes. And the Coronation should be in an all black, I believe. Let's see, can he get a 3-pointer? No, it's messed up. Just gone off. That's the men's basketball competition underway. The men's basketball competition underway. We head back to the pitch where we have the CEO's challenge. The CEO's challenge. Can he miss? Oh, cleanly, yes, he does so. A brilliant finish. Well executed. And you should see that taker full of smiles. It was just a one kick, Bernard. Did not miss the target. And back to the men's volleyball.
So that is GCB taking on Trans Light Solar. And I mean, you'd have to think on your feet here. You'd have to focus on the points. What we say in our local, no catch it. It's not time to be doing some flicks and antics and what have you. You need to just get into the points. It grants you an opportunity to get into the finals, and that's what's most important.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a bit of a break, and this will be a huge opportunity to acknowledge our sponsors and partners for this year's Citi Business Olympics 2025 at the Eden Heights Sports Complex in Wager. It started with an aerobic session and 20 disciplines featuring at this year's competition. Gabi Ofe here with Bernard Abeko Otre. Support from Nakwama Siama, who is she supervised the women's volleyball.
Yeah, and she finished in quick time.
Exactly.
You know, it also tells you if you need an athlete and whether you can collate properly.
Yeah,
she did that. She did exactly that. So in your picture is the basketball, the prelims, Petra versus Coronation Insurance.
Yep.
Up here on your screens, Channel 1 TV, Citi Business Olympics 2025. Welcome on board if you just tune in. We welcome you. This is a beautiful spectacle you have for corporate entities.
Yep. It's beautiful people out here clad in their various companies' colors.
Thanks
you see
to,
UMB.
Thanks to our partner Side Hustle.
Yep.
You mentioned UMB. They are sponsors as well.
And participants.
Absolutely. Well. And we are heavily supported by Better Logistics, Dampon Healthcare, and Hallmark Cafe. A basketball ongoing. He twists and turn, bounces that ball, looks for the 3-pointer. Did he do that? No. And he
So on your screens now, the men's basketball, right?
Absolutely.
Coronation Insurance. I'm taking on Petra. And it looks very competitive. It looks like the companies for this year's City Business Olympics have been prepping for this, Bernard. You should see how strong they are looking, especially with a 7-a-side football. I saw some players competing for the various companies, and Bernard, they are just not corporate workers. We've got some more talent in there. You never know, some are probably some ex-footballers, some are some ex-sportsmen. On your screens now is the CEO's Challenge. It looks like that should be Samir Yafe on your screens now, looking to talking to some of the participants for the CEO's Challenge and shaking hands as well. We should get the winners for the CEO's Challenge pretty soon.
If shaking hands is part of this competition, I'm sure it's Samir Yafe who's winning. I'm sure. I've said it. Back to the court, the basketball. The ball goes round and round, and looks for a 3-pointer, unable to fetch that. The ball will just return to the opposite direction.
Yeah, so the men's basketball is Coronation Insurance taking on Petra for the men's basketball.
Back to the CEO Challenge. And you watch it. 1-2. He kicks it. Not reaching the target.
Yep, so
that's
it's
round
two, yeah,
of the CEO's Challenge. So you asked initially whether we've got rounds to take. And that's it. The rounds. Exactly what's happening on your screens.
So well, the men's basketball now on your screens now. Coronation Insurance taking on Petra in the men's basketball. We'll try and get you the result for the men's basketball, but if you're watching us, it's the 2025 City Business Olympics. Bernard Abeku and Gabi Ofe. Your commentators for this year's edition, right here at the Edini Heights Sports Complex. Just about 50 companies in action, competing in over 20 disciplines now. We've got Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association, Stanbic Bank Ghana, Boston Energies, CBI Ghana Limited, the Bank Hospital Ghana Publishing Company Limited, Side Hustle Project. There's Ghana Exim Bank, Impromptu Technologies, Blue Rose Limited, ECG. Bernard, we have ECG around. Should be great. At Pharma Ghana Limited, and that was the aerobic session early on. You should see UMB clad in their colors. Speed up.
I love their colors.
Yes, it's
a mix of yellow really and black. They say it's not called yellow. They have a name for it, but I've forgotten. But I mean, you know, there you have in your picture. The corporate entities having fun, isn't it?
Some companies jubilating. They look to have been victorious in one of the disciplines, and they are super excited. I mean, I think it has to do with the 7-a-side football.
And I mean, that's what it is about, isn't it? I mean, that's what this year's event is about. I mean, this is the 7-a-side football you were painting that picture of initially, and it's about the technique as well. You know, people have time over the weekends to be playing football as well, and you can clearly see it when they control the ball. You can clearly see it when they are passing. You can clearly see it when the goalkeeper is handling the ball. And it's most important, games like this, all the rules in football matter, and that's what you see on your screen.
Exactly. Well, yeah, so that's it. The 7-a-side football. Team companies in action. We'll try and get to their teams in action a bit later. But if you're watching us, it's It's the 2025 Citi Business Olympics. The 2025 Citi Business Olympics. Over 50 companies competing in over 20 disciplines. That's what is happening now. Let's see who would reign supreme in the 7-a-side football. Before we get to the teams that have made it to the semis and maybe the finals. Floki Farmer won the 7-a-side men's semi-finals. They won it. So they're hoping to see which team joins them in the semis. Yep. The 2025 TT is Kenneth taking on GCB now. Kenneth taking on GCB as we speak for the 7-a-side football.
Well, back on the course is volleyball. One of the events I tried and failed at school. When I was in school, I decided to give it a shot at volleyball. I failed woefully. And when I see other guys play, I respect them a lot. So I'm in tune to what is happening here.
Yep.
And much respect to these companies, you know.
Yep.
Much respect. So great things happening here. But as you watch on screen, you know, by way of update, you want to
update our viewers and APL?
Yeah. We want to do that. You know, well, sad enough. The picture we were on painting for a minute seemed to be repeating itself right before our eyes.
Are you talking about Robin Amorim?
Robin Amorim. Brentford is beating Manchester United by 3-1.
Yeah. So that's just by way of updates from the English Premier League. But let's get back to the basketball here at the Citi Business Olympics. We'll get back to the basketball at the Citi Business Olympics.
Is that a?
Yep.
That's a shot.
He wins that point for their team. We should get you there. It's Petra taking on Coronation. Petra in the green. Can you pick up this point for his side? You shoot it. Yes, he gets it right. He gets it right. Play who starts now. Quickly switch sides. It's another attack again. Hits it, looking to get a 3-pointer, but misses the target. Misses the target again. Can he get it right again? Nope. Just goes against the woodwork. I will take you back to the 7-a-side football competition, where it's the quarterfinals of that event. It's K-Net taking on GCB. K-Net taking on GCB. GCB in the yellow, and K-Net's rocking the blue and white with some bits of blue just around the hands of the jersey. Referee blows the whistle, hits along. They were looking to counter on that free kick, but it's a missed chance. They'll start another action again. GCB hits along, looking to find their opponent. The referee saves it.
Did you see that save from the goalkeeper?
Yeah, that should be a professional goalkeeper.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yeah, GCB are the defending champions, or the reigning champions for the Citi Business Olympics. We'll see which company would usurp them. But let's get back to the volleyball now. Kenya taking on Coronation Insurance. The action is getting intense now. The basketball now action. Coronation Insurance taking on Petra for the men's basketball. Over 50 companies competing in over 20. Oh, that's a good one. A sweet dunk, Bernard. That was a really good one.
Oh, no, that's beautiful. I must admit. I mean, it's about the technique you use in such spaces, isn't it? I mean, to get into that frame, it tells that you have to be professional. You have to be doing this, you know, in a repeated manner to get a result right. And that's what Asamais was done. He looks like a player, and he has done it in a great fashion. 3-pointer, excellent.
Yup. So yeah, if you're watching us Or just in case, we're live on Citi FM as well. It's 97.3. And it was on TV, some Channel 1 TV. The 2025 Citi Business Olympics underway. The men's basketball in action now. Petra taking on Coronation Insurance. Petra taking on Coronation Insurance in that event there. We'll try and update you from the rest of the other disciplines as well. Well, let's get back to the tag of war.
What I love.
The tag of war. That's Bernard's favorite.
I love
the
it.
Tag of war. Let's see. We'll try and get you the teams who are in action. And this has to do with more of a huge technique. Normally you find those with immense weight in front and those with a less weight. Let's see. Is the blue team pulling the other team? Can they win it? Can they win it? The momentum seems, oh boy, it's all over the place.
They decide to put weight in front, and the weight in front is most important because it gives you that edge. There's a bit of, using full strength ahead and dragging and helping the people behind to just tag along. And I've loved what I've seen right on our screen, but there seems to be a little bit of a check in there.
Yep.
Another team would have to come quickly to break the tie. What it means is that there's a turnover. The team at the opposite side comes to the other end. They interchange positions.
Exactly.
And see how the score goes.
Yep. Let's see if I think it's fair freak. I believe fair freak in the white and the black. Looks like that's fair freak. And we'll try and see if we can get the other team they are coming up against by the tag of war. And Bernard, let's quickly analyze the state of the players for fair freak. They look slim in nature. I'm sure they've got in some immense weight to make sure that they can overcome their opponents. But on your screens now is the sacks for the sack race. This is one of the disciplines I also love because you need to have a very good jump. Make yourself very light in the sack to make sure you can make your way to the finish line. When we were kids, we used to get ourselves involved in this. I don't know about you, Bernard.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, same here. And like you rightly expressed, it's about how you make yourself lighter in that jump. But hey, watch, we are back. The blue team won first in the first tag of war. They are at it again. At the opposite direction, the referee blows his whistle, and there you have it in your picture. Your strength must be on point, and no, they cannot. The blue team have a technique.
Yeah, so it's Margin's group.
Big person in front.
Margin's group in the blue looks to have won it.
They have it
in the tag of war.
They have it.
Margin's group up against Fair Freak. It's Margin's group taking all the maximum points in the tag of war.
You see a woman who was dancing in the picture.
Exactly. I'm not surprised she's part of. She's got the aura, charisma, and all the technique to help Margin's group. I look at them and able to display some dance moves in there. I think they are through to the next round of the tag of war competition.
Margins are strong. They've got the body, they've got the weight. They use it up to their advantage, and I feel it's the most important. That's what serves you the winner, isn't it? Back to the court. Volleyball now on your screens. He lifts the ball up, tries to hit one, but
on your screens now it's the men's volleyball side hustle in the blue. We'll try and get you the name for the other opponent. Side hustle now in the blue for the men's volleyball here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. Gabby Ofeya with Bernard Abeku. Just in case you're watching us, we're live on Channel 1 TV. You're live on Channel 1 TV. And Bernard,
I'll tell you what, the tag of war, it was Margin's group who won the tag of war women. And it's most important to keep that one in your notes. And we get back on the court for volleyball. Tag of war now. Tag of war now. And
Yeah, so that's the tag of war. It's a different team now looking to progress to the next stage. We'll try and get to the two teams who are in action, but it's one wearing a white and a green. In the women's tag of war. The women's tag of war. One team wearing the white with some green on the hands level of the jersey. Let's see who wins this. Let's see. We have Margins group already progressing to the next stage. Let's see if these two, which of them will make it to the next stage of the women's tug of war. Green and white. That's a really poor technique.
Well, it's true. This is for fun, but you need the basics.
Yeah.
To be able to fetch.
They were not able to
a point.
Just put himself straight up, but I mean.
And there you have it. They have their own complaints, and they know why they complain. They are not happy, but they have another opportunity at it to go around and make it count. So they switch now and see if they can fetch the winner in this.
On your screen now, it's the men's basketball. We head back to the men's volleyball. The men's volleyball now on your screen. The 2025 Citi Business Olympics. The 2025 Citi Business Olympics is organized by Channel 1 TV and Citi FM in partnership with Side Hustle, sponsored by UMB Bank and supported by Bethel Logistics. It's the men's basketball now. UMB looks like I in the team in the yellow, white and black. Now we switch to the women's tug of war now. The women's tug of war. It's one team clad in all ash with some black stripes on the side, coming up against another in all white and green. Golden Exotics and Ghana Post in the women's tag of war. It looks like Golden Exotics have won this one, Bernard. It looks like Golden Exotics have won this, and they're super excited about it. Progressing to the next round.
So that'll make it the final, isn't it? Because this is the second semi-final, and they are in to face later on Margins, and we'll see how events pan out in there. We switch to your favorite, the sack race.
Yep, rightly so. By my colleague Bernard Abeko to the sack race now. On your screen now is the men's sack race, which has started. The men's sack race, which has started, and some teams already on the finish line. The men's sack race are trying to check their results from that competition. Tag of war now. On your screens now, tag of war.
It's alright, it's alright. No step on my shoe, I'm here for my stamina. Fly to Canada for Papa. When it jams, they got to the stamina. Try to give away, make a place for myself. Nigeria, call and play.
Okay.
Follow play.
Who has prevailing? So let's go to Group A. Daylex Finance, A to Z. We need your men's team on the pitch now. Football, Group A. Football, Group A. Daylex Finance, A to Z. Daylex Finance, A to Z. We need your men's football team on the pitch now.
We'll get on and then I'm on your size. Or jump to the shower task. Master D with me and Willie 5. Or Cradabella Wobas. Or Tomo Pella.
That way, obey there, swimming.
Or Casa Fly, they go please.
It's in a way to me and swimming. Margins, so idea. Hey, boy, ID for Ampa. More identify more. Identify my home.
It's a men's tag of war. We're taking a quick break on the current happenings here at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. We'll be back with some more updates right here on at the Eden Heights Sports Complex. Gabi Affair here with Bernard Abeku. There's more updates in a bit.
Habibi, my people, welcome to Dubai. My name is Sheikh Alkal bin Maktoum. Okay, so I am Caleb, right? Caleb Kuda is my name, and this is Beyond Borders on Channel 1 Television. We are in Dubai. So join me. Let us explore the allure, the beauty, and the reality of life and living it in Dubai through the eyes and the experiences of our compatriots.
Imagine 6 people, 10 people share